Hello everybody, David Airy Arachnids here, and we are checking out the American snapping turtle that we have. This guy was a rescue. There's not two of them in there. That's a reflection off the side of the aquarium, just so you know. He or she was rescued from, he was stuck on some tar on a road this past spring, early summer. So we brought him home, cleaned him up. My son cleaned him all up with a toothbrush, got all the tar off of him, and we decided to keep him. Here, he's in a 10-gallon aquarium, got about 4 inches of water. Of course, the water evaporates. There's probably about 5 or 6 inches of water in here before, but the water evaporates because it's winter here, and the heater's running, so it's sucking water out. But I thought I'd give you guys a different type of video. There are some feeder goldfish in here, little comets. He ate one already, and has tried to eat the other 4 probably about 10 times and missed them every single time. Not a very good hunter, and I'm not sure if he had a hide or something in there that he could like hang out in, that he would probably be a little bit more sly about catching his food, but he's all stretched out now. I'm just going to call him a he, just because it's easier. He gets fed once a night with either a couple reptile sticks or some Turtle Delight, which are dried shrimp. He loves the shrimp, but I like to feed him goldfish at least every couple weeks. If I'm going to get crickets or something at the pet store, I try to grab, 3 or 4 of the feeder fish, sometimes 5. They're inexpensive. I feel bad for the fish because they're getting eaten, but he needs to still maintain his hunting skills, and he doesn't really get that by catching a floating piece of shrimp on top of, the water. So I like to give him that, keep things natural for him, give him things that he would find where he was originally from. Of course, you're not going to have comet goldfish in the pond that he probably came from, but you will have, small sunfish or baby bass or minnows, small frogs, tadpoles, crayfish, stuff like that he would be apt to eating. You're going to go back there now? You came up here and I thought we were going to get some really good shots of you. Now you're going to go back the other way. He's very picky about where he stays. During the day, he likes to be on the back side there. He likes to go to the back part of the aquarium. You could see the only decoration we have in there right now is that stump. And that stump was originally used for my first female Hapalopa species, Columbia large. And the first rehouse I did of that spider, I put this in as its hide, and it went inside there, and there's a couple spots up in top where the spider can get up in there and then web itself in, and you can't ever see it. And I didn't know where it was. It was, I was getting upset. I never kept that spider before. Matter of fact, up to that point, I had only had, a couple of them for a few weeks, and then the rose hair prior to that for 11 years. So, it found this little niche up in top, and it webbed itself in, and I had to take it out and flip it upside down and try to find it. And then I tried to dig it out, and of course she took off. Fortunately, it was still in the enclosure when she took off, and she kind of like went in the corner and hung out. But so it kind of freaked me out, so I never used it again for a spider. But I filled in some places later with silicone so that the spider wouldn't be able to get up in there. But we've had it in here since we've got this turtle. Because I didn't really have an enclosure that thing would fit in. Now there's a couple things I'd like to use it in, but it's not that big of a deal now. So I'd love to use this as a base for the Subfusca build or the Pulchra build or whatever, as a stump. I would fill it all in with silicone, and then the openings there I would put substrate or something there that to close off the silicone area, just as decor, not really a hide for the spider, but because I wouldn't want the open area so that whatever feeders we use would go in there. And that was another problem that I had with this thing, is that, you know, the feeders would go inside there and hide. So you never knew if they ate or if they didn't eat. And then, you know, you'd flip it up the one time, you know, and checking for a spider, and there's two or three dubia inside there with it. And, you know, you're thinking, of course, the whole time that it's eaten, and it's not. But so, yeah, I wasn't real fond of this with the spiders. But again, I wanted to just do a simple, quick video of something a little bit different. I was hoping that, you know, it would actually try and attempt to feed, which we're not going to catch on film. There's no way we're going to, because I want to catch it on film, we're not going to. So, yeah, this is for those of you that are somewhat spider people, but, you know, you like the reptiles and amphibians and turtles and frogs and snakes and lizards a little bit better. We'll do a video sometime before the end of the month with the 2 leopard geckos. I'll give you guys a view of the, what is it called, the eastern newt, the orange eastern newt, or whatever it is. And we'll do a scorpion video. So we'll have, you know, a few things different, and then we'll try and do a mantis video. We'll try feeding the 2 big girls again, and then the 4 small ones that are left. And then the assassin bugs. And then we have the Pac-Man frog too. I forgot about them. So I'll try and do separate videos of those things. So they're not mixed in with spider stuff. So, you know, for those of you that are strictly spider people and don't really care about turtle or the scorpions or the leopard geckos, you can skip over the videos. But I think most of the people that keep spiders also have other things. So, not all of them, but I think most of them do. You know, the vast majority of people that keep spiders have snakes, at least snakes. Except for me, I don't have any snakes. But yeah, so that's kind of my plan going forward here over the course of the next few days. We're gonna do a sling feeding video tonight. I'm gonna start filming it tonight. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through it. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 30 total. We'll also feed the 3 Phidippus oryx jumping spiders. I'm going to try to talk a little less in those videos. The reason I talk so much, you know, some people they say I talk a little bit too much, is that period in between action. You know, like when you put something in there and the spider's not doing anything, I almost feel like I have to entertain you, and that's why I talk a little bit more than other people do, I guess. But it also gives me a way to be less introverted, because in life, you know, real life, I'm rather introverted. I'm not a big people person. I'm not a conversationalist. With people I'm comfortable with, I talk. People I don't know or I'm not comfortable with, I don't talk, and I'm rather shy. And I think a lot of people are that way. Even people I've talked to a bunch of times on Facebook, I've had opportunities to meet them, and I was real apprehensive about doing it. So it's just me. So it's kind of one of the reasons I do talk a lot. So again, you know, I mean, there's people that don't like it, and if you don't like it, I understand, but you know, I'm not going to stop doing it. So, you know, please don't ask me to, because again, it's just, this is part of this channel, and this is what most of the videos are going to be like. There's going to be, you know, as you UK people say, a lot of waffling going on. Yeah, I do get long-winded certain aspects, and you know, I know that you want to see spiders and you want to see, you know, whatever it is I'm filming more than you want to listen to me talk. But so again, I just wanted to do this quick video of this guy, and I was hoping it would feed for you, and of course it's not. So hopefully something in the future we can do. You know, we'll try maybe once a month doing other stuff other than the spiders, the other parts of our collection. And so I'm going to upload this guy today and start filming the other stuff tonight or this evening. maybe even this afternoon I'll start filming some of it. I'm gonna have to wait for the camera to recharge now, because I've been filming on and off with this guy for over the course of the last hour or so, trying to get 10 minutes of decent footage. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more videos of, you know, the other stuff, the turtles, the geckos and scorpions and stuff like that. I know somebody wanted me to do a video of the Pac-Man frog, so we'll do that. Although it's kind of boring, really. I mean, the Pac-Man frog just sits there, and I put a worm in front of its face, it grabs it and eats it, and that's about the end of it. So not a bunch of excitement there, and you know, I don't know that I will ever feed that frog rodents. It's just not me. I don't really want to deal with frozen thawed, and I definitely won't ever feed a rodent live to anything. it's just not me. I mean, I understand why people like to do it, but I don't. So, you know, I've seen people throw mice into enclosures with these big snapping turtles, and, you know, frogs and other things, and I'm just not going to do that. The fish are bad enough, but it's got to eat, you know, live animals, so it's got to get its calcium, and I got to get a new bulb for it. I forgot to get the bulb for it today. So thanks for watching again, before I talk for another 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, and we'll see everybody in the next video.